I'm Roger Rossums. I'm the founder and CEO of Goliath Resources. We're an explorer in the Golden Triangle of British Columbia, as well as the Abitibi Greenstone Belt of Quebec, Canada. We have 4 projects in our portfolio of assets with a key focus on our gold digger property this year, which is in the Golden Triangle. Reason being is a brand new discovery we have there called the Sherbet Zone, where we believe that it has the potential and has the ingredients to become a multi-million ounce gold deposit in a very short period of time. Here's our forward-looking statement. I've got myself and then my team. We're all successful entrepreneurs and businessmen, primarily in the resource space. And I'd like to point out Dr. Quentin Henning, who's our technical advisor. He's a world-renowned exploration geologist. He has over 30 years of experience with major miners such as Homestake, Newcrest, and Newmont. Share structure, just about 44.6 million outstanding, fully diluted, or about 82.6 million shares. The board management team, we've got about 12%. Crescat Capital, which is a Denver-based resource fund, has about 9.9%. And just a side note, they are exclusively advised by Dr. Quentin Henning for the reason for them getting involved with Goliath. And more recently, Mr. Eric Sprott has taken a toehold in the firm, owning about 8.2% of the company. In the money options, if they were exercised, would be about $1.1 million into the treasury. And in the money warrants at about 23 cents would be about $6.9 million into the treasury. Very deep in the money, stocks trading currently, as I'm recording this, at about 81 to 82 cents. As well, I should note our liquidity. Over the past 12 months, we've traded over 44 million shares, with probably an average float of about 20 million. So liquidity has been very, very good for this company. Our gold digger property is just situated just southeast of Stewart, BC. And again, right next door to the Homestake Ridge deposit and the Dolly Varden silver mine. And also just where it sits within the SK Rift, you can see all the major deposits are right within this corridor here. So we're in a world-class geological setting for some big discoveries potential. So our Sherbet Zone, why we're so excited is the fact we have 1,000 meters of mineralization at surface. Never been drilled before, brand new discovery. 1,000 meters of strike, 500 meters of vertical relief, and we've got 1,000 meters of inferred down dip extent. We took channel cuts essentially from the top of the mountain all the way down as best as we could, and we've come up with average width of basically almost 10 meters wide and just under 11 grams gold equivalent, or in real terms about 7.6 grams gold. So I view this as horizontal drill holes, because really what it is cross sections of drill holes, with the fact that we don't have the other side of the mountain that's been eroded away, and we can actually see everything now in 3D, which is something you don't see every day. Here I'm going to show you a video of our proposed drill program for the 2021 year. So what we're seeing here is our projected mineralization zone to depth, and our drill pads locations. We're going to build up to 14 pads. Potentially, we're targeting about 4,600 meters. And again, the idea is, obviously, we're not going to come up with a resource this year, but we want to be coming out of the field season with enough data that people can sort of speculate that, hey, there is potentially, a multi-million ounce gold deposit in our hands here. In addition to the work we'll be doing over here at our Cloud9 discovery, where we'll be taking extensive channel cuts, et cetera, to get some widths and grades as well. Also, there'll be a team on the back side of the mountain here taking some channel cuts on that side of the mountain, again, just to help delineate, the potential size of this body. We're thinking it potentially, sort of moves further down into the valley as well. That's about another 1,000 meters. So this could become something, again, very large, very fast. Here's the LiDAR that we took a few years back, which helped us, hone into the sherbet discovery. So this is where we took all these channel cuts. And you can see, multiple of these structures that really haven't been tested. Everything that we have taken from this area, came back with, decent gold grades and silver grades. Here's our Cloud9 that we had mentioned to you. And I don't know if you saw in the video, but there was a float sample of about 30 ounces gold and about 97 ounces silver that was just found below the cliff zone here. So we hopefully, when we're drilling the cliff zone, that we'll be able to find the location where that angular float sample came from. The image here to the right, you can see Gold Digger, sherbet zone, 7 clicks to the Dolly Varden access road, Homestake deposit, and then you've got the Dolly Varden mine itself. This red line here is a important contact points between the Stahina and Hazelton volcanics. And what that is pretty much like all of the known big deposits that have been found in the triangle have been found within 2 kilometers of either side of the red line. And as you can see, this actually just goes right through our property here. Hence, we continued staking further down to the southeast just to get some additional ground as we're seeing some potential in that part of the property. We did some very detailed mapping last year, obviously in preparation for the drilling for this year. And this can be viewed on our webpage for if you want to get zoomed in and just check out what is happening there as well. We've got regional compilation geology, Hazelton volcanics out the back, where I'll be spending some time checking that out as well. Not sure what's happening here, but we'll be hopefully taking some samples. And again, this is the backside of the mountain where the guys will be able to try and get some average widths as well, with the idea of just sort of honing in as to what is the possibility of average width, average grade of this polygon shaped structure we're going after. Main waterfall zone, basically 13 grams over 15 meters. You can see it's quite big. We're not talking tiny. This is like completely mineable widths here. And again, I call them horizontal drill holes. We have the obviously the luxury of the fact that we don't have half of the mountain there. It's all exposed at surface, and we have a 3D ability to see what we're drilling into. So I highly doubt we're going to miss this year. Certainly drilling just off of the shear zone at surface there. Lower waterfall, 14 grams gold, 10-meter channel. And there's obviously high grade zone here, 4 meters, over 30 grams. Again, very mineable widths here, and continues on where we've got this almost a 30-ounce piece of material found at surface, angular, very fresh, 97 ounces silver. And again, we believe it's coming from the cliff zone where we'll initiate our program this year. Hopefully, get into some kind of material like this. That would be awesome. And just in particular, that area, the cliff zone, we've mapped it out to be between 40 to 50 meters wide of the structure. The actual shear zone itself is unknown at this point, but we're looking very much forward to drilling that part of the structure. As you can see, Brexit texture samples and all the channel cuts with excellent grades. We have a list of this on our webpage as well. Here's all the channel sample highlights with the grades and widths and so on. Again, primarily gold, silver, copper, lead, and zinc. And then just off to the west here, we have our Cloud9 discovery. We'll be learning a little bit more about it this year as well. We'll be taking channel cuts, checking obviously trying to get some widths, some dimensions, maybe some vertical relief as well. But we believe this whole area is associated with one particular body that pushed all these fluids to the surface. So right now it's a strike of 50 meters, remains open. Our channel cut, basically we ended in just under 9 grams per ton gold. And if anyone has any questions, give me a call, send me an email. And thanks so much for listening to our story.